Oh. Hey. What's next for Islam Makhachev? And we're previewing UFC Qatar. It's Ringside Report MMA. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. That's what I said. That's me. I'm Dave. There's Fred.
What's up, Buckley?
Buckley.
What's happening, Buckley?
Joaquin.
You got such
Buckley?
a sexy voice tonight. Yeah, Joaquin Buckley.
Joaquin. Joaquin? What? Is it Joaquin?
It could be Joaquin.
It's Joaquin Buckley, right? Am I getting that wrong? Or is that just Joaquin Phoenix?
Not sure. I was going to say, Dave, right now you wouldn't be a good NASCAR driver because you're drinking whatever you're drinking, but you're not showing us what it is. You're showing us the back label. Yeah. You know, like that's product placement.
You got to be like, come on, Dave. That's why we're not getting any sponsors.
Always Coca-Cola.
But I was going to say, you got a sexy voice. You got that you got that deep voice.
It's because I'm sick.
Sexy chocolate.
This show almost didn't happen, but I'm here for you. I'm here. I'm powering through because that's what we do here on the Ringside Report Network. We power through. Sometimes we're sick.
It's buckwheat.
Sometimes, we can't do it. We figure it out, but we're good. Buckwheat, Johnny says. Okay, Johnny.
Buckwheat. You know buckwheat?
Take it easy, Johnny. Take it easy. You're really going to come after me like this 3 weeks before Hanukkah? How dare you? How could you? What?
It's true.
Anyways.
It's Hanukkah soon, man.
It's irrelevant. I'm just throwing it out there to make him, it's a diversion tactic.
Well, isn't it Thanksgiving in the States?
Next week.
Isn't it Thanksgiving?
Next week.
Is it next week?
Yeah. We're here. We're live. We got a lot to cover. I want to talk about Islam and his win. If I can. Very impressive win from Islam Makhachev. Fred and I both picked Jack Della Maddalena, so obviously we're impressed. AJ picked Islam. He's also impressed. Just a very one-sided performance from Islam. And, we did the watch-along on Saturday, and thank you for joining us. For those that did, you could still check out the video. But just after, some reflection on the run that he's on and everything that he's accomplished now, 2-division champion, it's rarefied air in the UFC to be able to do that and to be so dominant against a legitimate contender. He didn't pick off an older champion. He didn't pick off a lame duck champion. He went after a young, tough competitor in Jack Della Maddalena, and he made it look easy. And as he said in his post-fight press conference, he trains very hard to make it look easy, and that is evident in the performances from Islam and the whole team from Dagestan. They are one of the most dominant teams in the history of MMA now, and if you look at the accomplishments of all of those guys with Khabib and Islam, and if you want to extend it with Javier Mendez and AKA and Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier, they have had some incredible success. You think about Javier Mendez as a striking coach, as an MMA coach, and the success that he's had throughout the years, it's hard to say that he's not the greatest at this point. The championships under Javier Mendez and the AKA team out in San Jose, obviously a lot of these guys are doing training in Dagestan, but they all have Javier Mendez there as their coach, always in their corner. And he has been there throughout the years. I mean, I remember the Josh Thompson years, Josh Koscheck, John Fitch, Mike Swick, those guys coming out of AKA. Then Cain Velasquez, Daniel Cormier. And then Khabib was starting to come around, and Islam was associated. It's incredible how much success that team has had.
It feels he's not getting his recognition, Javier Mendez, because, maybe now he is, but like coaching, it feels over the years it's like cyclical. You know, there was a time Greg Jackson was the guy, and then you have other guys. You know, the Mark Coleman team back in the days, or whatever, the Shogun Rua's team.
Mm-hmm.
But Javier Mendez, man, like you said, from Josh Koscheck, Mike Swick, John Fitch, Cain Velasquez, Daniel Cormier, so many guys. Like I've been for a long period of time. So no, that's very impressive, and yeah, props to him. I don't know if I'll call him the greatest, but he's definitely one of the legend of coaching.
Yeah. I mean, as far as championships and longevity, very, very impressive. And when you talk about the greatest MMA coaches, you're going to talk about Javier Mendez. You might also be talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov. And when you're talking about the greatest MMA fighters of all time, I think you're going to have to put Islam Makhachev in this conversation. You look at the record now, breaking Anderson Silva's record of consecutive wins in the UFC. These are records we thought would never be broken. 2-division champion. Very few fighters have been 2-division champions. We're talking about Daniel Cormier, George St. Pierre, Conor McGregor, BJ Penn, Randy Couture. Are there others? TJ Dillashaw? Did he do it?
Not sure.
Win 2 belts? No, I think it was just one. Henry Cejudo won 2. Henry Cejudo?
I was going to say Henry, yeah.
Yeah, Dillashaw didn't. He tried, but he didn't make it at 125, I don't think. But, you know, very few fighters able to do this. Amanda Nunes. It's not easy.
But it's not only about the fighters. It's like you were saying earlier. It's about the coaches. What team that has a dominant coach that is a legend in the UFC, and at the same time has like their star like pupils that are legends to be? And this is just the beginning. Like I was saying on Thursday, the guys that are behind them, you know, being coached by both Khabib and Islam at some point. I mean, it's only going to get better. I mean, the game is going to change again.
You never know.
I mean, look, if you look at all these coaches, and I'm going to go all the way from Faraz and all the rest, you know, I mean, none of them were really like either dominant fighters or like, you know, champions.
Right.
Khabib is, man. The Dagestani team is something that, you know, is impressive.
It is, but you say like the future, they're going to dominate the future as well. I mean, Khabib to Islam, you know, I don't know what the future holds for that team. I don't know who else is there. You know, John Pork, I'm hearing good things about, but, you know, I don't know. Have you seen this guy, John Pork? Everybody's very excited about John Pork. But you look at Umar Nurmagomedov, you know, 18-0, highly touted bantamweight. Everybody thought he was going to be the bantamweight champion. He fights Merab Dvalishvili, and Merab goes, not so fast. You guys don't just get to win the championships. Other people can beat you. I think that was a very big moment. When Merab beat Umar, it was like, oh, these guys are not unstoppable. There is a way. There is a path to victory against these guys. And because with Khabib and with Islam, it does seem like they're invincible. And Umar was kind of on that same thing. It was like, well, he's Umar. He's part of the team. He's under Nurmagomedov. He's undefeated. He's beaten everybody, making it look easy. He's just going to be a champion too. And it didn't happen. Merab, very special. Very special.
That's the thing right now, man. The top pound-for-pound fighters are either Islam or Merab. I feel those are the two logical choices.
I'd say it's Islam. I'd say it has to be at this point because of the two divisions, man. You got to give him his props. What a guy.
I mean, Merab's been dominating a lot of people also. And look, props to Islam, man.
For not as long, though. Islam's dominated the 155 division for a few years now.
I mean, he defeated Volkanovski. Who else did he? Like, he defeated Volkanovski, who's a 145er. Who else did he defend the title? Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Old Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on. I'm not denying.
That's not a murderer's row.
The track record isn't the same as, I think.
But
right.
Look, kids, props to him, man. He won 2 division and he's dominating, and good. I think he's gonna be a champ for a while. Kamaru Usman looks like he's gonna be the next title contender.
Yeah, which
I would
sucks.
prefer maybe one of the younger prospects,
please.
but
Please.
You know what, man? Usman didn't look bad in his last couple of fights, though, man.
What?
Usman proved that he's still a legit fighter.
Oh, bless you, my little brother. Look at this guy.
Oh, my God.
Gusensteigs.
This Kamaru Usman talk's making me sick. Kamaru Usman should not be getting the next title shot. He's a very good fighter. He's a legend of the sport, but come on. He just beat Joaquin Buckley.
Joaquin?
You're right, man.
Joaquins. But
he wants Usman.
He lost
Islam
several
wants Usman.
fights. Right? Was it 3 in a
before
row?
that, right.
Didn't he lose 3 in
I
a
believe
row
so.
before the Buckley fight? It was Khamzat and a pair of Leon Edwards fights, right? So why does he get a title shot all of a sudden?
Because he was the champion from 2009 to 2022. You know what I'm saying? That still stands.
What about other people in the division? What about other contenders? What about Machado Garry?
Yeah.
What about
depends what he does on Saturday.
Usman over Garry?
I don't know, man. Garry beat Carlos Freitas. Garry's pretty good. Gary's about to fight Belal Muhammad on Saturday, Fred.
I would agree for Shavkat getting a title shot right away. I'm not that mad at Usman getting a title shot, man. I just hope it happens quick.
I feel like that's like a gimme fight for Islam. Like, come on. Really?
Pretty much is, yeah.
That seems like it's a gimme fight for Islam. It's a gimme fight for Ali Abdelaziz, who is the manager of both Islam Makhachev and Kamaru Usman. It's like, come on, man. You're really just going to do this as a main event? You're just doing it because Islam wants it, because Usman is a name. This is a money fight. Like, maybe this is the biggest money fight they're willing to do for Islam outside of maybe a Topuria fight. But I don't think they want to throw Topuria at Islam. I think they want to keep them separated so they can keep making money off Topuria. Because I think they know what's going to happen if Islam fights Topuria. I'm not sure, but I got a pretty strong guess at this point.
Yeah, it sounds pretty accurate.
You know? I feel like Islam would ragdoll the shit out of Topuria. So,
And you're right, man. It all comes down to the dineros, and you got to keep them separated.
I just want,
yeah, but
like Islam probably beats Topuria mostly because of the size. But this shows you, like, it's a lot about what have you done for me lately. Like, Islam fought last week, so we're all hot on him. But man, Topuria's been a monster, man. He's a 2-division champ, also.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know,
True.
like let's not just discount him.
But man, going from 145 to 155 to what, 170 for Topuria? That's a lot.
I don't believe it would happen. I don't
That's
believe
a lot.
it would happen.
No. I don't think the UFC wants to do that. And it's a big ask to a fighter. Like, I don't know. Islam going from 155 to 170. Topuria to chase him all the way to 170 seems unlikely.
Look, and shots were fired with Topuria because on his social post there, he was like calling like Islam one of the most boring fighters. So, I mean, if they could build something up, it could be quite interesting. But he's calling some shots there. You know, he's calling him boring. You know, I mean, some people might think so, but he's a very technical fighter. Yeah, he was in the sense.
Not as boring as Valentina. Valentina was way more boring.
It's similar.
No, Islam actually tried to finish and pass the guard.
Yeah.
At least
he was just
Islam
phenomenal.
attempted to pass the wide open guard.
That's usually me.
Oh,
Your little assistant wants
What?
in, man. She wants to kick you out. Get out, Dad.
okay.
Only on ringside.
Yeah.
If it's not dogs barking,
It's children yelling.
Kids
okay.
Yeah, children yelling. There you go.
My God. What a life we lead. It's live, brother. Where were we? I'm lost.
We're talking about Topuria, man. Listen, you know what?
I think Topuria is great, man, but I'd like to see him fight some lightweights. I think he's probably going to fight Paddy the Baddie, and that'll be a fun fight.
Good.
They can make lots of money off that fight. They're going to do that.
Yeah.
But given Islam, Usman seems pointless because it's not a fight that I'm interested in because I believe that Islam will just beat Kamaru Usman in any way he wants, probably finishes him, and then they hug and they're all friendly. They'll be friendly going into it. They'll have a nice friendly match. Islam will win, and then they'll be all friendly, laughing all the way to the bank, and no one really wins. I don't like that. I'm not interested in that fight. I'm interested in Islam Makhachev fighting Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shavkat Rakhmonov is the only guy I want to see Islam fight. That, to me, is a dream fight. And I know a lot of people go, who's Shavkat Rakhmonov? And that's too bad.
That's the problem.
That's too bad. But he's the guy. He beat Machado Garry. He beat...
Wasn't that impressive.
Well, Fred, nobody else has beaten Machado Garry. Machado Garry is going to beat Belal Muhammad on Saturday, and he might even wind up being next for Islam Makhachev, and then we'll see how Islam deals with him. Machado Garry is no joke. He beat Michael Venom Page, who no one else has figured out, really, right? Has anybody else beat him in the UFC? No. Michael Venom Page is 4-1 in the UFC. His only loss, Machado Garry. Carlos Prates, who we just saw destroy Leon Edwards, is undefeated in the UFC, except for one loss to Machado Garry. Do not sleep on this guy just because of the cuck storyline with his wife. We need to move on from that, and we need to accept him as a 16-1 mixed martial artist who is maybe the number one contender at 170 pounds and who is about to smoke the former champion on Saturday. He is going to beat the brakes off Belal Muhammad, and then people will be talking about Machado Garry against Islam Makhachev. Unfortunately, they won't be talking about Shavkat Rakhmonov, who's the only guy to beat Machado Garry. And you may say it's unimpressive, whatever. He still got it done when no one else, and we're talking about the elite of the division, none of those guys are getting it done against Machado Garry, except for Shavkat. Give him the title shot. I don't care he's been inactive since December 2024. I don't care. Give him a title shot in February or March or April of 2026. Put him in there with Islam because that's a killer matchup. I want that fight. That's the only fight I want to see for Islam right now. I don't know if the UFC is going to give it to me, but to me, that is the challenge. Islam, okay, he can beat Jack Della Maddalena, who showed some good takedown defense, but let's be honest, he's Australian, and they're not known for their wrestling. They don't win any Olympic golds in wrestling in Australia, right? Shavkat is from Kazakhstan, and they win Olympic golds in Kazakhstan. They win Olympic golds in Russia. Shavkat is a wrestling machine as well, and Shavkat is a legit 170-pounder. Kazakhstan, Russia is the battle. You want to see two guys who can wrestle? Kazakhstan, Russia. Throw those two guys in a cage, and we're going to see a real fight and a real challenge for Islam that I'm not convinced. I think he could win. I for sure think Islam could win that fight, but I don't know. Because Shavkat, I think, could also win. That to me is a mega fight. I would be so hyped for that. If the UFC announces that tomorrow, I'm going nuts. I'm
questioning why hasn't he fought? Why hasn't he fought in 2025? There's something behind it. It doesn't make sense.
He got injured. It was some sort of injury in training. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know if it was his eye. Hopefully it wasn't his eye, his other eye. But, something doesn't make sense. Will he be prepared to fight somebody like Islam? I don't think they're going to set him up right away. I think they're going to give him like a warm-up fight if he does come back. I mean, it's almost a year this guy hasn't fought, and he's like, he was so hot, and he was getting his way up to the marketing levels, but then boom, he's out. So there's a reason. Can he fight?
It was injury. I don't know what exactly the nature of the injury was, but yeah, maybe he needs a tune-up fight before the Islam fight, I don't know. But he's still young, and I'm assuming he's going to recover from injury and still be a very dangerous welterweight. Is there a tougher challenge for Islam? Is there anybody tougher out there for Islam than Shavkat at 170?
I agree. It should be Shavkat, but look, he hasn't been active, so if they give it to Usman, that's what it is. I agree. It should be Shavkat, but I'm not going to be protesting if it's Usman. It is what it is. And there has been an Australian.
Yeah.
There has been an Australian that has won a silver medal at the Olympics.
I said gold.
I said
gold.
No gold. Dick Garrard.
Okay, so one time they won a silver. How many Kazakhstan gold in wrestling? How many Kazakhstan gold? I'm not even going to ask you Russia because we know it's going to be stupid numbers. How many Kazakhstan gold? I bet you there's a bunch.
Can't be worse than the Jamaican bobsled team. But I'm going to tell you something.
Let's ask ChatGPT.
How many Kazakhstan gold medals in wrestling in Olympics?
Cool Runnings. You remember that movie?
One. Only one.
Only one?
Yep.
What?
Really?
Yep.
Are you
what
sure?
about Russia?
Russia, like Johnny says, they're not in the Olympics anymore.
Yeah, but
no Russians in the Olympics.
Kazakhstan only has one Olympic gold in wrestling? That's surprising. One more than
Russia.
Australia, though. Huh?
ChatGPT, Russia has 30 Olympic gold medals in wrestling. What about the U.S.?
That makes sense.
U.S.
is up there, man.
Too. Powerhouse.
Yeah. Check US Canada after.
U.S. is a powerhouse. Iran is a powerhouse.
Oh,
Iran probably has a bunch.
Yeah. The national sport.
57 for the U.S.
Ooh, how about Iran? Does the U.S. have the most? Because Iran's got to be up there, but Russia having 30 and U.S. having 57.
Iran, probably in the 70s.
No.
I'm asking ChatGPT to give me the top 10 countries, so give it a second.
It's got to be the States. America, Russia, Iran, I'm guessing. So, 1, 2, 3.
Russia, how much? So Russia has 30, but if we count the URSS, they have 62.
Yeah.
So they're actually number one.
Soviet Union, number one. Yeah.
Oh, number 3, you'll never guess who's number 3.
Well, how many did Iran get?
So
I thought they got
Russia.
Iran is not number 3?
No, 62 for Russia. The States 57.
Let me guess. Hold, number 3, Bulgaria?
No, man, you'll be surprised, man. It's Japan.
Japan in
no,
wrestling?
that makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense. The lighter weight classes, a lot of women. Yeah.
Number 4, Turkey. Number 5, Sweden. I don't see Iran.
Sweden?
What?
Yeah.
Well, probably they weren't. Were they allowed to be in certain Olympics at a certain point in time? I don't think so. I think at the national and world levels they were.
The point is, these guys are good at wrestling. Shavkat, Islam, they should fight each other. It would be.
Iran has 11.
That's it.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's
11 more than Australia. That's what I'm saying. Like, not to say Jack Della can't wrestle. I'm just saying the level of wrestling in Australia that he's going to get is not going to be as high as the level of wrestling that you're going to get in Kazakhstan or Russia or Iran or America, It's higher level wrestling that's available to you because of the systems in place. You understand?
The systems.
If you want to be an American football player, you don't really want to hang out in Australia. If you want to play in the NFL, Australia is not the place to develop.
Maybe
I don't think I'm saying anything rude there, right?
No. Rugby would be the place to go, right?
Yes, if you want to play rugby, America's not the place to be. You probably want to go.
Well, no, America's not bad, but
yeah,
New
but
Zealand,
you'd be better off in New Zealand or Australia.
Canada's pretty good in rugby.
Not as good as New Zealand, Australia, I think, though.
No, the All
They're
Blacks
like the kings of it, aren't they? South Africa too. They're pretty good, I think, from what I understand.
Australia. I mean, there's always rivalry between Australia.
I don't know
and
much about rugby.
Oh, it's great. Great sport.
I played it a bit in high school. I was on the team. It was fun.
But you're right. You're not going to see like a lot of like, maybe like soccer itself, like not Italy right now, but let's say everywhere else. But there's certain countries that like excel in sports, right?
Cool. Certain countries do excel in sports, and other countries,
like Jamaica is bobsled. They're like amazing.
You keep bringing up Jamaican bobsled team.
I love it. I just watched a movie not too long ago. It's great.
Don't forget, it was a Canadian, John Candy, who was their coach, who helped them get to the Olympics.
The best.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, but yeah.
The legendary John Candy. The greatest.
He was the greatest.
So it's probably gonna be Usman because I think they're just gonna give Islam what he wants, and they recognize that Usman is probably the biggest name fight that Islam could get right now outside of Topuria, and that's just what they're gonna do. I don't love it.
Look, Usman will sell tickets. Everybody knows Usman. You know what I'm saying? He has a huge following. It makes sense.
But he's like over the hill a little bit,
Look, I know, but it's still a former champion that dominated for at least 3 years. So
he's 38 years old.
It makes sense. I know he's up there, man. But Islam wants him. Usman wants it as well. I mean, he needs some money before retiring.
His last win before Joaquin Buckley was in 2021 against Kobe Covington.
Yeah, that's not.
Come on.
Yeah.
I recognize he's a legend of the game, and I like Kamaru Usman as a fighter, but it's just not a competitive fight right now. It's a little bit like giving John Jones Stipe Miocic. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
To some extent.
Fred, you were mad about that fight. You were like, Stipe shouldn't get it. Stipe shouldn't get it. And you're not mad about this.
You were happy
Where's the outrage?
about it. You were like, yeah, it should be Stipe. Oh, yeah. Not consistent, Dave.
Well, because that's what John Jones wanted, and he's like basically semi-retired too. Islam is still competitive. I want to see Islam competitive against the real fighters. Plus, I didn't see, Stipe and John Jones was a fight that was fine for me, and I got it. And I didn't see John Jones and Tom Aspinall as a dream fight because I didn't see Tom Aspinall as that much of a threat to John Jones. I think that Shavkat and Islam is a dream fight because that's a real threat. It's like I have no idea who's going to win that. Aspinall and Jones, it's like, I don't know. I wasn't that excited about that fight. Other people were more excited about it than I was, I think. And after what Cyril Gann did to him, Aspinall.
Well, he didn't do that much. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, Aspinall was fighting well.
No, I'm saying he blinded him. I'm saying he may never fight again because he's blind.
Well,
I don't know.
Let's hope.
Sucks.
I mean, Ian Garry doesn't do the same thing to Belal again.
This is what I'm gonna say. Look what Cyril did to Aspinall, and we all know that John Jones is a much better eye poker than Cyril. So
way better.
I mean,
he would have destroyed Aspinall's eyeballs. Never would.
But nobody got more nastier eye poke than Belal. I think that was a nastier one.
Leon Edwards did that to him.
Yeah, I thought he lost his eye for real. Remember,
Belal
he was crying in the octagon.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was really disturbing.
It was disturbing, man.
I didn't like it. Belal will be fighting again this weekend in Qatar.
Qatar.
Some people say Qatar.
Qatar.
I don't.
Welcome back, Qatar.
Qatar.
I like that. Welcome back, Qatar.
Carlson, they call him. Qatar. How do they call him?
Tucker Qatar-elson?
Yeah, Qatar-elson, something like that.
Why? Is he paid by the Qatar government?
I mean, some people are accusing him of that, so they call him.
I doubt it, man.
Yeah, you doubt it. I fully buy into that. I believe that 100%.
Welcome
A
back,
lot of people are
Qatar.
paid by those people, the Qatars.
Listen, they could pay our shows. Keep it down, Dave.
While my
Yo,
Qatar
pay us.
gently weeps.
Hey, me.
Give us
Qatar
some
Airways.
Qataros.
I'll wear
Oh,
a
yeah.
T-shirt, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I
I'll
would-
do
I would,
Qatar
man.
commercials.
I'd
Visit
fly
Qatar.
like the friendly
It's
skies.
super good.
And super
Nice. Hot.
hot. And
Spicy.
super clean. No graffiti.
You got any weed in Qatar?
I'm sure they do, dude. Like, I'm
I
sure
bet you
there's
they
lots of
don't.
like opium there. Hashish.
I bet you
I'm
they
sure.
don't.
It'd be like, Dave Simon, come and do our samples. I'm sure they
Imagine
do,
the
man.
Diaz
Come on.
brothers going to fight there. Be crazy.
They might get arrested.
Diaz
or
brothers
beheaded,
in
one of the
Saudi
two.
Arabia fighting there. I mean,
Mm.
what are they allowed to do what they want? Like, how does that work? Like, if you're Snoop Dogg, right, and you go to do a show in like Saudi Arabia, do they just let him smoke weed and bring it into
Didn't
the
something
country?
happen to him? Didn't
I don't
something
know.
happen to him?
I don't know
I
how
was
that
sure
works.
something happened. He went to a country that he wasn't allowed to be in. Does that ring a bell?
That happens. I hear. Yeah, I heard something about that. I don't know. I think he's all right though. Anyways,
Snoop Dogg
there's
gets
fights
beheaded.
happening on Saturday. They're in Qatar, so I'm guessing it's on in the afternoon. Do we have a start time
Yeah,
on
of
this
course.
show? Anybody?
I think it's.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's double check. I think it was noon. Hold on a sec.
That makes sense. Noon
It was 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern.
for the main
Not Qatar
card.
time.
Main card.
For the main card, yeah.
Jeez,
1 p.m., bud. That's a perfect show for Fred, man.
perfect show for everybody. That's early. I like it.
Actually, my kids have indoor soccer at 1 p.m. every Saturday.
So that's it, Fred.
Fred's
not
gonna miss that
happening.
Qatar.
But it's gonna be
Last
great
week
for
I
everyone.
realized that means no open mats until April.
Wow.
What? How come?
April will come soon because of
my
soccer.
kids have soccer.
It's at the same time.
Oh, I
Open
see
mat.
what
Don't
you're
follow
saying.
the
Yeah,
discussion.
Yeah. I didn't get that part. Yeah.
Keep up, bro.
I'm in Qatar
All right.
time, dude.
Who's fighting on this card?
It's a great card,
Belal
man. For a fight night
Muhammad.
free. There's
Free.
Tsarukyan.
Tsarukyan.
There's Volkan. There's Jack
Hooker.
Hermanson. There's Spivak against Shamel Gaziev. And then it's a great card, man. The Hooker's
I don't
there.
even know
Gary's
what those
there.
words were. You just said who?
Gaziev, remember
Shamal
Shamil
Gaziev.
Yeah.
Who's
Shamil is like-
Shamal Gaziev? Oh, Shamil.
You remember that guy?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then there's that Bodgan on the prelims.
Tagir.
Yep.
Tagir is on this. I like Tagir. Tagir
And Topuria is
Ulambekov.
on. And Topuria is on as well.
Little Tagir.
Alexandre Topuria, the brother.
Kyoji Horiguchi. Horiguchi's back in the UFC?
And then you got the Rock on the card too, Shaquem Rock.
Man, Horiguchi's back in
Decent
the
card,
UFC.
man.
I didn't know that. Horiguchi fought Demetrius Johnson for the world title at flyweight here in Montreal. UFC, 186? He was in the UFC a little bit. Then he went to Ryzen. Then he went to Bellator. He's been in Ryzen in Japan. And now he's back in the UFC. And he's fighting
Yep,
Tagir.
17-2. 34-5.
Yeah.
Yoji.
Tagir's tough, though. That's an interesting
both
fight,
tough.
though. Tagir and Horiguchi. That's a good fight. That's just
Yep.
one fight on the. Then you got Jack Hermanson against. Oh man, who? Mick
Tybeck.
Tybeck, Orobai. Who is Mick Tybeck Orobai?
14-2, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Against Jack.
Against Jack. Volkan Oezdemir against Alonzo Menifield. Ian Machado Garry against Belal Muhammad, and Arman Tsarukyan against Dan Hooker. Massive fights. Like those two
Yeah, it's a pretty
main and
good
co-main
card, man.
events are massive. Is the co-main 5 rounds? It should be.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Hold on a sec.
Maybe.
I think it's just 3.
Yeah, it is. No, it can't be.
Why not?
It's in Qatar. People like to spend time at the octagon.
No, I think it's just a 3-round fight. Belal versus
Gary?
Garry, yeah. I think it's a 3-rounder. Good fights. Tsarukyan and Hooker. I think
It's
it's
gonna
going to
be a
be
good one.
very much a Tsarukyan fight.
Yeah.
I think he takes care of Dan Hooker. I think he out-wrestles him, and that's going to be really the story of the fight. I like Tsarukyan by decision in the main event. Looking at the odds, Tsarukyan right now, I think is a favorite. Let's see. Armando Tsarukyan. Whoa. Minus 575, the favorite. Heavy favorite to win.
He's got everything going for him, man. Like wrestling, speed, man, accuracy. You know, the problem with Hooker is he's going to want to engage, he's going to want to brawl, and he's going to keep himself open. And it's not the guy you want to keep yourself open with someone like Arman. It's going to be a tough. He could finish him too, Dave. If he wears him down like he does, the guy has like ridiculous amount of cardio.
Yeah, he could submit him. I could see a rear naked choke or a Darce or something.
Or even a stoppage, really.
I see a submission over a knockout. Either way.
Maybe not a knockout, but a stoppage. You know what I'm saying? If he gets on top and drops those elbows and, he just goes fists of fury, I can see that happening. But it's going to be a hard night for the Hooker.
I was watching the Dan Hooker press conference before the show, and then I was watching the Arman Tsarukyan press conference. It's like a one clip media thing on YouTube. And I was watching Tsarukyan talk, and he just seems like, I don't care who I fight. I just want to get to the belt. He seemed disappointed that he wasn't able to get that Islam Makhachev fight, and he just wants to get to the championship, and he's focused and determined and just ready to go out there and get another win. And Dan Hooker was just like all smiles and happy and just seemed happy to be there. And he said he's really enjoying the whole event and the whole process. Just seemed happy to have a press conference that was about him. And it gave me no confidence in him winning this fight. It gave me all the confidence in Arman Tsarukyan. Arman is my lock of the night. Like, I know he's a massive favorite, but he is definitely winning. Like, he is for sure winning. Throw him on your parlay. Arman Tsarukyan is a lock on Saturday. Dan Hooker just seems like he's along for the ride. He's there for the paycheck. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, Dave. He hasn't
he's
fought
a
in
fighter. He's a fighter. He's going to go into fight. But, yeah, on paper, there's just no way Tsarukyan should lose this fight. Like, he's a bigger guy than Hooker. Hooker, he's a little bit small for 155. And Tsarukyan is just a better fighter also, like in all aspects. So, yeah, Tsarukyan all day.
Yeah.
But even though he's a smaller fighter, man, like that's advantage as a wrestler. So that's the problem with Hooker. He's very tall. He's got that lanky body. It's, the minute that Arman gets his hands on him, he's coming down, and it's just going to be chain wrestling throughout like every round. So I think he's going to finish him at some point. Could it be a submission? Could it be a stoppage? I see that highly likely.
Yeah.
And think about it. Like I said, Dave, he hasn't fought in a year, the Hooker. It doesn't seem that long, but it is. That's not good, man, going up against Arman.
I don't know. I think he's outmatched big time. Odds reflect that. Ian Machado Garry against Belal Muhammad. Ian Garry minus 275, the favorite. Belal Muhammad plus 205. This is Belal's first fight since losing the welterweight championship to Jack Della Maddalena. And I think it's going to be 2 straight losses here for Belal. 37-year-old Belal Muhammad taking on 28-year-old Ian Machado Garry. As we saw last Saturday, 5 years age gap, not a huge difference with Islam Makhachev at 34 and Jack Della at 29. Islam was like, whatever, I don't feel old. Ian Machado Garry, though, like 9 years younger than Belal Muhammad. That's significant. Is it 9 years? Yeah. I got Ian Garry in this fight. I think however he wants it. I think he finishes Belal. Although 3 rounds, maybe he doesn't have time. I got Ian Garry. Either way, he's going on my parlay too. I'm very confident in the main and co-main winners. I think it's easy.
Look, he's a dangerous striker, and when you look at Belal, like remember what happened to him against Jack Della Maddalena? It wasn't nice. It wasn't pretty. it's going to be even worse against Ian Garry, I think, who I think is a better striker.
Yeah.
I'm going to go also with Garry, but man, Belal had an awful performance against JDM. But before that, he was on a good run, man. His run to the title, like he was solid. So I'm going to say maybe it was a blimp, that JDM performance, and he offers something good. But yeah, Ian Garry's is the logical choice. So I'll go with Ian Garry, but I'm not as confident as you, Dave. I think Belal is still well, I mean, other than his JDM fight, Belal has been solid in his previous fight. So
yeah, I just think Ian Garry's so much better than Belal. I think Ian Garry's very good.
Even his defensive grappling and wrestling is like
he's tough to take down, things like that.
He's tough to take down, and Belal's the only way to kind of beat this guy is by winning in the wrestling game. So it'll be interesting if Ian Garry is able to close him, which I think he will. You know where that fight's going to go. If for some reason Belal is able to manhandle Ian Garry, well, that could be a different story. But it's going to be a hard night for Belal, I think.
I agree. And we go Volkan against Menifield.
Good.
Not bad. I don't know. Volkan's the favorite. Never super high on Volkan. I don't know. I feel like Menifield might pull something off here. He's powerful.
He's a strong wrestler. He's powerful. He can knock you out.
Hits hard.
You know, he's got these wild swings, man. Volkan is a cleaner striker, no doubt about it. But
but at light heavyweight, you know, things happen. Power matters. Volkan's 36. Menifield's 38. Neither of them are young guys. One shot could end this one. They've both taken some big punches. I like Menifield in that fight. Menifield right now is plus 180. I think he gets a knockout. I'll go with Menifield.
It's a hard one to take, Dave, because this could go either or, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not much of nothing really stands out between these two guys.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with Menifield. His power stands out to me.
You'll make some money with that, eh?
Yeah, well. I like Menifield.
You like Alonzo, eh?
I'm not putting him on my parlay, though. Here's my parlay. It's very simple, and, the payout is, reasonable. Bet 20, make 32. You're not getting a huge payoff, but I think it's very, very solid. It's Arman Tsarukyan and Ian Garry. It's the main and the co-main.
And that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
I just want to win some money. Just keep your money, win more, keep going. You know, if you want to bet 20,
want the slow plays.
Go ahead. You want to bet 200, you're going to make way more. So it's your own choice. Bet responsibly.
Exactly. Don't bet the house, man.
No. You got one?
And if you do, get a good lawyer. Divorce lawyer. Freddie, you going?
Yeah, okay. I got Asu Almabayev. Asu. My boy.
Asu, who are you going to sue?
Where is that? Asu.
Okay. On the prelims.
Asu.
And I have I'm gonna go with the Eastern European names. I guess I'm not sure, but I guess he's also there. Tagir Ulambekov. That's gonna be my.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough one too, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why are you going with these two weird guys? Why are you going with Asu?
Because I like Asu. I think he's a good fighter. First of all,
I'm sure you like Asu,
but I don't like the odds on the main event, man. Tsarukyan, such a you're risking $20 to win $12, man, for 2 fights. That's not a good bet, man. Dave, I love you, but
deal with it. Asu.
Don't be an Asu. How much
Fred's
is he
going
paying
with
the ass?
Ass you. Fred likes ass you.
He likes
an
the
ass you man.
taggies.
20 gets you 44.29 over at Bet99.
That's not bad. That's a good one, man. But
yeah, Tagir and ass you. Let me ask you something.
please tag me.
What you got, AJ? Don't give me a long, drawn-out speech. Just give me picks.
Okay, here you go, bud.
No bullshit.
So I'm going to go with the Tsarukyan over the hooker. The hooker's not paying this time. Then I'm going to go with what you said. Ian Garry, I think, is going to be able to manhandle Belal.
Machado Garry.
I'm going to stay away from the Volkan Alonzo fight. I think it's going to go either or. It's hard to go. If you want to go the distance, maybe. But I'm going to go with Orlobai over Jack Hermanson, man. You know, Jack Hermanson, 37 years old, man. Coming off a KO loss. This guy, Orlobai, is like strong wrestling, youth on his side, clean striking. I see some of his highlights. The guy is like pretty impressive. So I'm going to go with the Orlobai, the oral guy. This is going to be... I'm thinking about the Shamil Gaziev over Spivak, you know?
Yeah. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Shamil on this. I think this is not a great match for Spivak. Gaziev, man, is huge, man. He's a heavy wrestler, and Spivak is going to go for the wrestling game, that's all you can rely on. I don't think it's going to work on Shamil. Shamu.
Shamil is fighting Acosta, by the way.
Yeah, he's fighting Waldo Cortez Acosta. Why are you talking about Spivak?
I thought it was Sergey Spivak.
No.
What?
Maybe you want to rethink your picks.
On me? Oh. I'm still going... Oh.
Is this fight even still on this card?
Yeah. You know what? Take away the Shamu. Take away Shamu on mine. I'm going to leave it like that
because this fight is still on this card.
It's supposed to be.
Shamil was supposed to fight Spivak. No,
I'm seeing that it's still on.
Gaziev withdrew too.
He did? Fuck.
No.
So much for that, man.
Yeah, I don't know who's fighting. I think Shamil may be fighting Waldo Cortez Acosta, but I'm not seeing it on the official card.
I don't like Cortez, man.
I think this fight is happening. Waldo Cortez Acosta against Shamil. Yeah, Gaziev. That fight is happening.
So he's still fighting Shamil.
Shamil is fighting. He's plus 120 the dog against Waldo Cortez Acosta. Are you picking Shamil?
Yeah, because I thought it was...
I think your parlay's done, AJ. I think we're done. Yeah. You're frozen.
No, you know what? Yeah, just leave it.
You have frozen. AJ has frozen. Not his computer. It's just the person, AJ.
No, I'm just had to look over, man, because with Spivak, he would have definitely won, in my opinion. But
so I'm taking Shamil off your parlay?
Yeah. Is he okay? You know what? Keep him on.
Okay.
Keep the guy on. I'm going to go with him.
It's Tsarukyan.
He's fighting in Qatar.
It's Miktebek. Tsarukyan minus 575. Miktebek minus 270. Shamil plus 120 underdog. Ian Garry minus 275.20 will get you some money. 97.53 over at bet99.com with AJ, the Team AJ parlay.
Listen, Shamil is 14-1. I still think, coming in at the last minute for Waldo in Qatar, it's going to be tough, man. Was he there? Was he ready? Or did he have to, or is he flying in right now from wherever he is?
I don't know.
That's the problem, man. The jet lag and everything. It's not going to be easy, man. I still think Shamil,
Qatar. So there you go. UFC Qatar coming up Saturday afternoon.
Johnny's yelling at kids. Johnny.
Shame. We'll talk to Johnny tomorrow night for the wrestling side. We'll talk about wrestling things. Some things going on in wrestling. AEW has a pay-per-view this weekend. Full Gear. That's something. WWE lined up their teams for War Games Survivor Series. Fred, did you see the teams for War Games Survivor Series? They're pretty good. You want to know what they are? They're actually pretty nice. So Paul Heyman has his heel team, right? The bad guys. And it's Braun Breaker, who's Rick Steiner's kid, right? He's good. Bronson Reed.
Is he really Rick Steiner's kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Braun Breaker is Rick Steiner's son. He's a Steiner. Scott Steiner's nephew. He's a little Steiner. Bronson Reed, who's the tribal thief. Drew McIntyre. AJ's favorite, Logan Paul.
Oh, my favorite.
And with them, Brock Lesnar as well.
What?
Yes.
Are
so
you
Brock
kidding me?
Lesnar, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Bronson Reed. I mean, that's a hell of a team, right? And on the other side, the baby faces are Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and the Usos.
Oof, they're going to get smashed.
The baby faces? I mean, the baby faces, I would say, are an even stronger team. Cody, Punk, Roman together with the Usos thrown in. It's pretty strong.
You just have to say Brock. That's it. It's done.
Roman.
Brock.
Punk. Cody. Cody beat Brock. Cody already disposed of Brock. Well, I think WWE did a good job with the All-Star War Games teams because just on paper, it's cool. You know? Big stars. Brock Lesnar, Logan Paul, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, all in one match.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's a lot of big names. It's a lot of big names.
And that's happening when, Dave?
Next Saturday, the 29th.
At what time?
It'll be in the evening, like 6 or 7.
And I'll be watching
That's right. It's in it's in San Diego at Petco Park where the Padres play. So it's outside in a baseball stadium. 2 rings, 2 cages, war games outside under the lights. I mean, that's going to be cool. It's going to look very nice. War games. WWE, big production. Big women's production. Johnny says women's man. I guess Johnny's not so excited about the women's teams. I'm not as excited about the women's teams as I am the men's because the men's teams are like crazy stacked. Women's teams are pretty good, but whatever. We'll talk about it tomorrow with Johnny North on Wrestling Uncensored. Thanks, everybody, tuning in on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, all the things. Join.ringsidereport.net, membership.ringsidereport.net to support. And go to our website, ringsidereport.net. Always great stuff on the official home for the Ringside Report Network, ringsidereport.net.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word. Please share this episode on whichever social media platform you use. Add a comment below and consider reviewing us on Apple Podcasts. We are an audience-supported network, so consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net.